Yeah, it's been running quite smoothly actually. I think because the COVID cases are so minimal in Australia, it's allowed us to have quite a nice freedom out here. We are only allowed out in limited groups, but no, everything's been fairly normal. And despite the tough result last week, it's been a good trip. Yeah, we're actually allowed in all restaurants and stuff like that, all coffee shops, whenever we sort of choose, but it's only in groups of 4 of us, unless you're at a planned event by sort of ECB or Cricket Australia. But yeah, it's been it's not been too strict, to be honest. It's not been confined to our hotel like we've got used to in the English summer. No, but it's been good fun. So there's a nice crop of us that sort of all grew up playing together. So like myself, Popey, Zach Crawley, Dom Bess. We've been spending quite a lot of time together, and then been spending quite a lot of time with the older boys as well, playing golf. On tour, you find yourself playing golf quite a lot, and yeah, me and Zach, or me and Rory Burns, have been taking on the 2 old boys, Jimmy and Broady, and it's been good fun. Well, we were supposed to have a 2-day game and a 4-day game against the Lions, and we only managed to get 1 day in. And then with the schedule being so tight and the tests coming around so quick, that there isn't many practice games available. So yeah, it's just about working in the nets for me and trying to get myself ready if I get the nod. Well, today actually we had some local net lads. I'm guessing it's subject to COVID testing and stuff like that. But yeah, we've had a few local boys in helping out, and yeah, it was nice to actually get out at Adelaide today. It's a really beautiful ground, and it's the first time I've been there. So yeah, the nets were really good, and it was just it was a lovely environment. I suppose his cricket speaks for itself, really. He's sort of 2 cricketers in one, and obviously every team would pencil him in any lineup in the world. But I think just having his presence there in tough situations, just staying calm and making sure everyone's staying level-headed, whether we win or whether we lose. He's just such a key figure in our team, and I'm sure it's only a matter of time before he gets going. I bat number 4 for Essex, and that is my favourite position. But obviously, that's where Rooty bats. Yeah. Doesn't really bother me. I'd bat 11 if I had to get in the side at the moment. It looks like so much fun, sort of playing an away test in the Ashes, and yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, at some stage this tour I get the nod. I think obviously having these day-night tests are very favourable towards us. Well, our bowlers should make the most use of it. And then I think if our batting clicks once, I think we'll be on for the rest of the series. So I really think if we can get out this week with a result and then really apply some pressure to the Aussies, I'm sure we'll be all right. It's a very different game over here. I think obviously their boys have all got a bit more pace, and they're big lads. I think you have to be in Australia because the ball doesn't do as much. But it definitely does enough. Like this week at the Gabba, it did loads, but we were particularly unlucky, I thought, in my opinion, with the amount of plays and misses and certain things that could have gone our way. It definitely does enough, but not quite as much as the Duke at home. It's obviously weird being out here and not having the Barmy Army with us. Although they did come out last week, and there was, I could only guess at a couple of thousand, but just having them at the ground is very special. And I looked on their Instagram page this week, the Barmy Army, and they were all putting in the night shift in a local pub in London and looking like they were having a great time. So yeah, it's good to see that people are watching, and let's hope we can get some results for the public.